Hi, how are you today? I have a project to share from the mini catalog on page 53, using the stamp set Best Delivery. And I wanted to use this in early February because it has hearts, so it could be Valentine's Day, but also it is Tony's birthday tomorrow, Groundhog's Day, and it could be used for birthday too. So I wanted to squeeze this one in. So I was looking for inspiration, first of all, from the catalog, and those are okay. This is a shaker card. That's really cute. So then I was looking online and saw nothing. So here we go. What do you think? So this could be for a girl. Birthday wishes, signed, sealed, delivered. Happy birthday. Oh, and look at this. Your friendship is as brag-worthy as a dress with pockets. I love that. So there's that one. Sending lots of love today and each day after. Hello, sunshine. So that's more just, it's not so much Valentine's Day. And I was trying to pick up the colors in the paper. Then there's these two done in pale papaya. Birthday wishes. These words are really great. I'll pull out the stamp set here in just a minute. So I would recommend you as a friend, 5-star. And up here, really light, it's stamped pale papaya on top of pale papaya. The thing I like about you is everything. So that's just all over on there. And then I also put it on the inside with some hearts. But these are great words. And then this one, I had a friend who was saying, I don't have cards for guys. I need guy cards. And usually I do Manly May, and that's just about all manly. But it's true. Don't do very many guy cards. So I tried to make one guy-like. And I thought about my son moving off to go to school. And then after that, he came home for a little while, and then he moved out into his own place. So it was a couple of times that we were moving him. And these colors are perfect for him. Looking at you, doing grown-up things and stuff. I love that. Loving thoughts to guide you into your next adventure. Wishing you all the best. Best wishes. So it's not smushy. There's no sequins on it. There's nothing bling about it. But he would like this. So I want to do another guy card. Similar to this one. Oh, and let me go through. These dies are from Stitch So Sweetly. I use these all the time. And I use quite a few different embossing folders. Best Delivery, of course. And then these two stamp sets. Celebration, and this is in the mini catalog. Great words. I mean, every one of them is worth pulling out, making a card just to use the words. So I'll be using those. Okay. So I have some things here somewhat ready. I want to make a birthday card just thinking about my friend who says she doesn't have cards. And like if you have a coworker, you like to acknowledge that it's their birthday, but you really don't want to go out and buy a cake and a gift. I mean, that can add up. So I thought, let's make one for a guy just saying, here, this is your gift, the card. Stamped one of the trucks on Whisper white paper, and I have one already colored in, but we'll have to do a little bit of coloring on the inside. So for now, I colored this using crumb cake, pumpkin pie, and granite. But we'll do a little bit more coloring in just a minute. Maybe put some balloons. Let's do the balloons. So the balloons I have here, those are pale papaya. I think that might be just a little bit too light, too feminine. So how about some green, olive green. I guess I could do them in evening evergreen, but old olive is good. I like old olive. So this stamp, I'm doing a couple extra, is intended to have balloons or hearts flying out the back of the truck. Might use that for the inside. So these need to be cut. And on the pale pie ones, I did 2 bunches. Let me find that. And that came out kind of cute. Maybe I'll try 2 bunches. So I'm going to leave a little bit here on the end to attach, put glue on it, attach it behind the truck. And I know some of you don't like to fussy cut, but it's just a little bit. It's really cute. You know, one time I had Michaela here, and she did a few videos, and I asked her to cut out something, and she looked at it, grabbed it, and got busy cutting, and you would just think, oh, okay, whatever. People cut, they cut how they cut. That girl was like speedy, fast, and really good. I'm like, did you already do that? And she goes, yeah. But she kind of put her head down and got ready and just went for it. Let me see if I could cut. I'll cut like Michaela. I'm cutting like Michaela. She's even faster though. Cut. And she does it really good. Okay, so those are done. Those are going to go on the truck. Oh, I could put them on the truck now. So put those on the truck. A little bit of glue on this little piece that I left. It's kind of a half a balloon, so there's no doubt of where it goes. So that can be like, oh, that's going to be 2. I'll tip it a little more. And then this next one, because that's a half a balloon, I definitely will cover that up. How about just like that? Okay, so I'm going to let that dry. Double balloons. Okay, so these pieces I can just stick together. Oh, where's my tape runner? That's okay. Should be using Stamp and Seal, but this is the one I use all the time, and I'm just used to it. You know, at first I saw a couple people using this thing, and I thought, oh my gosh, that is huge. There's no way I would ever use something that cumbersome and bulky. But it's not bad. I had one gifted to me, and she put bling on it. Did you see that? A long time ago, like 10 years ago. And obviously I wasn't going to return it. But I tried it, and guess what? I like it. Okay, and then, oh, so for texture, I have an extra piece of paper right here. And it's just a plain 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 paper that will lay right on top. The reason I do that is because if I took the embossing folder, just put it on this part, when you open the card, you'd see the, not embossed, you see the debossed paper, which I really don't want you to see the brick. I'm going to do brick. And it just kind of softens it, and chances of me getting the texture just on this half, slim. So that's why I do an extra piece of paper, and it makes the card feel a little bit more substantial when there's multiple layers like that. So here is one, and I did it in the brick and mortar embossing folder, so I'll attach that. So Tony is out doing a bus sports trip. I think it's basketball. And it's an hour and a half away. He's been doing a lot of them lately. But he's been gone since noon. And it's late. I've never done a video late. It's late. It's 10 o'clock. I thought, oh, I'll do it tomorrow. But he's here in the morning, and he's kind of a noisy guy sometimes. So I thought, you know what? I could do what I want to do. So here we are, doing a video at 10 p.m. Okay, so trying to lighten up these colors just a little bit. White, and I intended on using this white, or even the black might have been good too, but I had this piece, little extra piece laying around, and I thought, I think I'm going to use that. And first of all, I want the knot in the middle. Then, see how these are all just straight across? I want some of them crisscrossy. Just because, for more interest. I probably should have planned that when I was tying them, but that's okay. Okay, that's more interest. But you know what, before I attach it, I have little words. What was I going to do? I have something for you. I think I wanted to put that right on here. I did have a plan. Oh, okay. Here they are. So happy birthday on the inside. And I have something for you. You're holding it. How about, because I like how this one looks. It's a little bit more balanced. I'll put that right here. Okay. After all that coloring, oh, you know what? This little die, that's perfect. Okay. More steps than I planned, but that's okay. It's going to be cute. And hey, there's no one else here. It's okay. Okay, I have something for you. You're holding it, so I'm going to put that here, and I'll do that in Memento. And I'll do 2 of them, just because you never know, and because whoever does this project after me will say, oh, look what I found. It's a lucky day. And you know, when I'm running something through my machine, I always try to cut it, because if I cut this, use this die while the paper was still connected, this one would get my cutting plate. Wait till you see this. Yeah, and I think it cracked. But this is probably 6 years old, and look how flat it is. I don't know how that happened, but I love this plate. Anyhow, if I had these connected, I would get all these little lines and little paper shards on my paper. So, cut it off, and it's nice and fresh. Okay, so I'm gonna cut this. Hold on. I didn't plan this part. Okay, so, oh yes. Good decision, good detour. It looks good. You're holding it. That's all you're going to get. And well wishes for happy birthday. Okay, so that looks good. I have to get comfy on my chair here. I have one of those ball chairs. Kind of bouncy. Look at that. Oh, you know, those maybe should have been orange, but that's okay. Okay, so put this on with dimensionals. Oh, am I almost out? One more left. think I want my strings down further. My fancy, interesting strings. Okay. Well, that looks nice. And because that's a little bit thick, I'm going to put it on with dimensionals. My one. Need a few more. What do I have? I have a pile of ones that are half used. Do I have any big ones? No. So, here we are, back in business. Because trying to put adhesive over that and have it hold it down, I don't think so. I don't think it would work. Okay. And then there is, I'll put it a little closer over here so the balloons have a chance. Fitting in the envelope. Looks kind of good right against there. And you know what? I think I'm going to put this down flat and put dimensionals under here. So under the cab and under the balloons. And then I'll put glue on the rest of it. So this card, there's nothing really fancy. Usually I try to do something to show you something new. There's nothing new with this. Maybe a little bit basic, but it's cute. It could be used for girls and for boys. Have to admit, I had fun. I've been coloring all day long. And there it is. Okay, so for the inside, I planned happy birthday, maybe some balloons, green olive balloons for boys, and maybe a truck or partial of a truck. Okay, so for this, I'll do it in, because this is evening evergreen, I'll do that. I just have a spot. I don't know where my stamp pad is. Happy birthday. Look at that. Looks very nice. And then for the truck, I'll use Memento because I'm going to color it with the blends. I have to remember, if I stamp a lot of the truck, I have to color a lot of the truck. But what I could do is a little bit here, because I want the balloons on here, and then a little bit on this side, like it's multiple trucks. Just a little bit, so I don't have to color too much. Okay, you can tell that's the back end of a truck. Okay, I'll let that dry, and I'll take old olive ink to do the balloons, but I'll just do one bunch. My ink pad might need a little more ink. It's looking a little light there. Okay, so to do the coloring, I'll start with pumpkin. So pumpkin is the wheels and the cab. And I like to start with the dark, wherever I think there might be shadows. Part of a wheel. And then go to the light, fill it in, go over the seam, fill it in, go over the seam, You know what? I wanted to do a little dark under the door handle, like a shadow, and under the mirror. And I'll go back and color in the door. What's nice about the blends is they don't streak. And when they dry smooth. Smooth coverage. Okay. Then crumb cake is the back. I'm looking at this here. Okay, so where the shadows are, crumb cake dark. Then fill it in with crumb cake light. And you know, on the truck, the trailer part here, I don't know what this little thing is that I keep using as a frame, but I'm going to pretend like it was planned to be there. And I'm going to color it with the granite, just so it stands out just a little bit. So I think my crumb cake is running out of ink. Otherwise, I would have smooth coverage already. Okay, and onto the granite. I'll start with granite dark. I'll fill in the tire. And then wherever the shadows might be on the stainless steel area. I wasn't sure where to put them around the window frame, so I'm just doing it in the corners. I don't know that that's exactly right, but that's okay. Hey, if I'm capable of shading, I'm going to be doing me some shading. I love these markers. And then granite light. Some of them I used smoky slate, and that turned out really good. But if this is going to be class, and I use smoky slate on all of them, everyone is going to want smoky slate. So if I do half granite and half smoky slate, it's a good thing. A little squiggle in the window is a highlight. Okay, I think we are done with the inside. Like I said, the card, not really, oop, I'm almost out of adhesive, not really showing you anything new, but it's just a cute card. And because I couldn't find ideas on the internet, someone might appreciate this, just an idea. Oh, you know, I have another adhesive thing. I don't have to do this right now. I need just a little bit more. That's done. And that's about to be done. Evening evergreen, old olive. That's cute. Okay, so there it is. Well, thank you for tuning in, and until next time, have a great day. Thanks. Bye.